All right. Hold on. Ba ba ba. Dun dun dun. Save. All right. So, hello and welcome to another day in mod developing. So, right now I'm working on two Minecraft versions that are currently in development. We're in 1.21.4. Right now, we got Common Sense Roads, which adds asphalts to the game. And I also integrated it to where now paintbrushes also now have a tab. And you could choose between the different paintbrushes, and each one of them has, of course, crafting recipes, each and every single one of them. So, I haven't added that yet. The paint scrapper actually now has a crafting recipe. I added it. 2 iron nuggets, iron ingot, and a stick. And you get the paint and the paint scraper. I now made it to where when you convert it, you cannot click on a certain side to add the paint. You have to click on the top. This you can use on any side because you're scraping the paint off. You're converting it back, taking durability. But that's not what we're here today. Today, we're talking about common sense foods. And this is what I'm talking about. So today, we're introducing the pin roller, the rolled dough, the cheese grater. Everything's got recipes now. The bowl and pestle, tomato paste. Tomatoes have now, it's a little bit of a bug. I'm going to fix it here in the next update. It's not supposed to be the armorer. It's actually supposed to be the farmer. So, I also made it to where mushrooms now can be cooked on campfires. That's in the next Common Sense Foods update. See, Common Sense Foods is originally the storefront of Common Sense, where I wanted to utilize just a bunch of food items, but I didn't want to overwhelm the users with Common Sense having so much foods in it to where it's like, oh my god, there's so much food, I don't know where even everything is. Well, with Common Sense Foods as a single entity, it'll all be in one place rather than it just being in Common Sense. But you would still require you to get Common Sense because there is some items that require things from Common Sense, such as the dough, flour dough. See, you need Common Sense with salt, so there is things that you need to have with Common Sense, but naturally, things that are not crafted, that require us to be crafted, will not need Common Sense. But if you want the more advanced crafting system, then you'll need Common Sense. Such as, fish sticks, crackers, a s'more. But you could still make marshmallows and melted marshmallows. Don't need it. See, the bottle of milk is in Common Sense Food. The sugar is in Minecraft, so this could be crafted standalone. Tomato paste, tomatoes, which is super easy. I'm gonna change this recipe. I'm gonna change that in a later update. Knives are no longer part of the part of common sense. Now it's only strictly common sense foods. But this you can craft through common sense. If you want to have a better I added cooked pizza, cheese pizza, which you use rolled dough, tomato paste, and shredded cheese, and you get that. Soon enough, the rolled dough is only making for raw pizza, but eventually I will integrate more what do you call it? More ingredients for it. So if you cooked rolled dough, you get a tortilla. So there's that. Same with where is it? Cheese. Cheese is no longer common sense. In common sense, cheese and bottle of milk is solely in common sense foods. So if you could get a bottle of milk, you could drink it like normal, and you clear out your inventory bullshit. The same way as with cheese. The cheese press is 100% in here. So, and it's craftable. Everything was integrated over, so it was perfectly fine. Common sense only now has 2 individual food items, which is cooked flesh, which is rotten flesh cooked, and then the gold chocolate bar. I had to keep this in common sense because it's used to craft the potion absorption. So I tried so many different ways to get the chocolate bar to be in common sense foods, but I just couldn't because of one crucial issue, and that's it would not register the potion or the item to be usable in the brewing process. So it's like, well, I'll just make it to there's a compromise. So yeah, I'm just showing you the differences between my TNT and the crafted TNT. See. I wish you could ignite this with a flint and steel, but right now you can't, sadly. See. But I will eventually soon. Eventually. I do want to integrate that in. And with my mod, everything is craftable. So like name tag is craftable through a chain ring, which is made by an iron nugget. And then even this is craftable. This is craftable. Everything in here is craftable except for the goat horns. I don't know how I would integrate that in. Wind charges, which is a breeze rod, which I did integrate a recipe for the breeze rod, which is 4 wind charges and a prismarine green stick. So I did implement that. So you don't need to duplicate. You could just, oh, what the fuck? Flow armor trim. I never seen this. Wait, is there a new armor trim? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Trim. No, not here. Fuck off. Yeah, because everything here is craftable. See, this one, 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 not this one. So this one's new. I have to update that. And not this one. Okay, so this requires a breeze rod. And then the bolt armor trim. So there is 2 new trims. I'll have to look into that. So I'll need to the upgrade templates. I got the wooden template that is used to turn your wood tools into stone tools. So not like, it's more like you craft your wooden tool and then all of a sudden, you know what, I need a, it's just useless. It's just useless. Well, with the upgrade template, stone grade upgrade template, using cobblestone and wood, you can use it to upgrade your wood tool to your stone tool. And then this is also craftable using nether brick, gold, and diamond. And then same with this, but a little bit more complex. It's endstone, block of gold, and netherite ingot, which is a reinforced upgrade. This is kind of like an end game kind of thing. But yeah, this is cool. It took me quite a while to get it down. So if you take something like, I mean, this should work, really. So we take a smithing table. And then we get ourselves a wood upgrading template. Then we go over, we get ourselves a wood tool. So let's get a wooden axe. Say we would enchant this with. Oh no. No, it's enchant. That's self unbreaking. Let's say 3. Now, this should. So when you want to upgrade, you need to have a cobblestone. You gotta have cobblestone. Sorry, guys. You gotta. Which I think it's in here. There's stone. Oh boy. Must be building blocks. It is. So now if you take your smithing template, bam, wood axe, cobblestone, keeps the enchantment. So even if you enchant it, it's fine. Because you're going to still get the upgraded tool with the enchantment. And now it has unbreaking, and it's a stone tool. But you're thinking to yourself like, nah, I don't need to do that. Hey, it's actually cheaper if you think about it, because it's only requiring 1 cobblestone and 1 upgrade template. So that technically this is a bit more efficient because you only need like 2 cobblestone per tool. And then I know you're probably going to be like, okay, why don't you make an iron tier then? That would be a little bit overpowered, guys. This seems a little bit fair because you're upgrading your wood tools to stone tools. It just makes sense. Now, with the food in mind, you can make something like this one, which is super overpowered. It basically just ends all hunger. It gives a lot of effect. Here's all the raw ores from Common Sense. Here is the Common Sense. I had to utilize this as use these as bullshit, you know. Enriched coal. There's this was actually a different recipe back in the day. There was actually an iron nugget here, but I removed it because it didn't make sense to me. And fragment, you had to get from some other things. This creates this, which is raw netherite, which turns into netherite when you blast it, and you could use it for other things. Huh. Wait. Now I'm confused. Huh. Wait. Hold up. I'm weirded out now. Tools, I believe. Where's the combat? Ingredients? There it is. Let's grab the new one. Okay, now resin you actually get from, you know, resin tree or whatever those trees are called. Whatever. I thought of it first. Resin brick. Resin bricks. Never makes sense to me. So anyways, let's see. Let's go to my tree brick. Actually, let's use one of the oldest features that I've ever had. It is the stone armor tools. And let's grab ourselves the smithing table and see if this works. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's grab an ingredient. Let's grab a diamond. Huh. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. It definitely did it. Huh. Now I'm curious, what does it look like on the other materials? So let's grab, I wonder, no, I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah. Pretty sure you can't use this. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm actually more curious on the whole because I got word armor types. Let's like take spruce wood for example. Looks fantastic. Mangrove. These are not like the strongest pieces of armor, but it is pretty cool. Let's grab this one. Okay. Then we grab... Let's say emerald. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. This actually looks really good. Oh my god, I look amazing. It adds an overlay, I think, to the overall armor. Now this looks like a fucking, like you got vines on it and shit. With the wood texture. Looks good. I'll wear it. But yeah, oh yeah, if you wear boots while on asphalt, you'll actually walk faster than on normal dirt. That was an introduction by one of the users on CurseForge. You could also make these asphalt curbs. By placing them down like this. They'll correspond with the road. You can even walk on them to get a boost. See? And not only that, with the, I think this one, the white paintbrush, you can mark it. You'll still get the effect, even after painting it. Oop. This is why you need the paint scraper. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. I have to fix that. This is supposed to still keep giving you boost. Definitely have to add that. But yeah, we're on 1.1. I'll definitely fix that when I get the chance. Actually, no. I'm not going to fix that. Because this is a white yellow line, so you actually have to abide by it. We got some construction barricades, the guardrail, traffic cone. I think I need to, but when you place this over a certain block, it will detect the block underneath, and it will adjust the height immediately right when it detects. So as soon as you set it down, boom, it updates. Not with this though. It's exactly the height that you can jump over, but you can stack them side to side like this. They're really nice looking. I even gave the pole a hitbox, but the front railing I only integrated like a wall. So it is a little bit laggy when you break it though. Traffic cone, I gave it a new texture. Oh no. Huh. That's fine. Of course, the stop sign's still the same. I would make it 3 blocks tall, but we cannot. Sadly, we cannot. But yeah, if you want to make asphalt a little bit more fun, yeah, there you go. You can get a speed boost from it. Not all while on the middle line, only on this line. So it's probably just best to have like a 3 wide, kind of like this. So kind of like that from the center. I tried to integrate a stacking system for the asphalt, but it would have been like really complicated. But yeah, in terms of like other ingredients here, like the apple pie. So like this can be standalone. A lot of these can now be standalone, especially this. The cocoa, which is made by this, which is Common Sense Foods. So even bacon, you use a knife. Cooked pork chop, you get bacon. Cooked bacon, you cook it, or you can smoke it. And then you can make a BLT or a BEB or something. But yeah. I do plan to introduce a lot more integrations, especially on the pizza, which I think I'm going to have it as its own tab because pizza is going to have a lot of ingredients with it. There's going to be like beef, chicken, a whole bunch of other types of foods. So like chicken, rabbit, fish, pork chop, steak, mutton, spider eyes, fucking different types of fish, mushrooms, glowberries, cherries, watermelons, carrots, the whole shebang, bro. Honey, whole bunch of ingredients, you know. I was even thinking about adding another word to that too. Dragon's breath, maybe. That would be funny. Get dragon's breath in there as well. You could use it as sort of like a lingering potion. You eat it and it shoots a lingering potion of something. So yeah, it's a lot of things to be introduced. There's a forge over here. Blacksmith. I wonder what these blacksmiths have. Lame. But yeah, oh my god, this one has 2 of them. I do plan to introduce some new food items. In the next update, I will introduce some more pizza variances, but for now we'll just leave it at that. It is still being developed, as far as I'm concerned. That's technically it. I guess for now, peace. Epic.